was bad.
Bro, I was the
I
same.
had all the symptoms of corona, but corona went out that time. It didn't come out to March, like March 23rd, 2020.
It was like October 2019 for me.
And I remember everybody was fucked up, man. And then shit, I was like, then I used to tell people like, bro, we all don't already had that motherfucker, which y'all don't realize. Yeah. And then people started tripping. People started raiding People started raiding Walmart shelves. I went in that bitch. That bitch was desolate. Didn't have nothing.
Toilet paper.
You don't wipe your ass that much already. So why you ganging up on toilet paper? Why you taking it?
Nah, for real. I had to buy water from truck stops because there was no water in like Walmart. So truck stops was full and shit.
Man. Oh, but let's go back to what we was talking about. The dude eating McDonald's every day. The documentary called Super Size Me. About the McDonald's.
Well, I can find it.
YouTube. Yeah, it's free to watch. And then
I think it's on Netflix.
The predecessor to that is the one when he was doing the chicken. So he basically started his own chicken business, and he did all the stuff he needed to do and all that. And like, man, when he was doing it, he realized how like lenient they are on how you treat the chickens. Cause like if you want the most bang for your buck, you're not gonna give. They don't be giving them the best quality, the best living conditions, bro, and all that. And that's why. And then on top of that, they fill them up with hormones. So look, bro, if anybody wants to, you can Google it. Google a picture of a regular chicken,
if anybody wants to.
A regular free range chicken. That's
what I need to look up. Free range chicken.
Look at like a healthy free range chicken, organic, that's getting fed the proper stuff and actually like healthy stuff. Because what we don't realize is we take on the spirit of our food. So what we ingest, we become.
Them healthy chickens. Because the chickens I be seeing on the back of them trucks don't look like that.
What they be?
Them bitches be smushed. They don't look like, because you talking about living conditions. Bro, you pass by a chicken truck, them bitches can't move or nothing. They just smashed up together.
Yeah. I was talking about like a healthy chicken that's already done been kind of like butchered and like just a whole chicken. Oh. Compare that to like a hormone infused chicken. Oh. That motherfucker is huge, bro. You got like goddamn Godzilla and you got motherfucking Groot. It's like two different ones.
I thought he was talking about this chicken. Like,
nah, but even if you look at the chickens, like while they still alive, if you look at them, they still bigger than like an actual like healthy, like chicken, like how it's supposed to be made. They're small chickens like how we be receiving them from the like.
That's what I'm saying. This chicken don't look too big, but he look healthy though. Like he
is that a rooster?
Man. Hey, look.
Hey, bro, I looked up chicken, cuz. I looked up chicken.
Is a chicken?
I looked up chicken.
Is a chicken a rooster though?
A rooster,
the question is a chicken a rooster?
Yeah,
I mean, is a rooster a chicken?
Yeah, ain't it?
It's a male chicken.
It's a male chicken. That's the word for.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
It's just a word for it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tried to get me with that one. Ain't happening.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this. None of us ain't got no degrees in here. We ain't trying to act smart.
You hear me?
We just talking shit though. Talking shit, but no, man, he was going through all the stuff and like it was just really crazy. Like when they put the grill marks and stuff, sometimes like they spray paint it on, it ain't real grill marks,
What do you mean grill marks?
Like the grill marks on
the grill marks on like the shit you see at like the fast food restaurants. Like I'm not saying all the time,
like a spray on hairline.
Yeah. I'm not saying all the time now. I'm not trying to single out all these restaurants. I'm just speaking truth. All I'm saying is what I saw is they don't really sometimes they don't really grill it. It's artificial marking, sort of, so because it's cheaper. You got to think about, man, the cheaper you make it,
bro.
Yeah,
the cheaper
you make it in the boxes is how they come.
Mm-hmm. The cheaper you make it, the more profit you're going to make.
Exactly.
That just goes with anything in life. Exactly. You cut the corners, you're going to get profit.
Exactly.
And that goes with food as well.
Hey, man, though. We here today, and today was kind of uncoordinated, you know what I'm saying? But we still here. We still made it. You know what I'm saying? Got my brother with me today.
Yeah, I ain't even supposed to be here. For y'all, everybody who know me, y'all know I don't do this. So,
but he here though, because he doing it.
I'm here. Exactly.
He doing it. We got my brother here today.
Right.
Always.
You know what it is. So,
man, how y'all living?
Man, bro,
good, bro.
I'ma just be vulnerable. I'ma have to be vulnerable today, bro. I just be like, I'm just speaking my truth and just truly not giving a fuck of what nobody think about me, whether it's friends, families, or nobody. As long as me and God good, I'm good. And so, man, bro, I cried like to my mama yesterday. Like I just broke down crying just because of something that happened 2 years ago. That like when a lot of people that I cared about really turned their backs on me when I was trying to be open and transparent and communicate with them, take a different approach as to like what I usually do. Because I'm pretty sure y'all know, like, if I know you, I'll talk to you, but if not, I ain't talking to you. So, I want to take a different approach and step out the box. I wanted to push myself and grow. And I end up doing that, and I end up kind of getting knives in my back. And the whole time, I was leading, and the whole time I was leading with love. I thought I was doing my best, and they made me like.
So do you feel like you're leading with love now though?
Oh, for sure. Even with that time I was, but it's just a lot of misunderstandings and assumptions. But the one thing that I had told her, Mama, I'm tripping. The one thing I had told her, I was like, Mom, what you didn't realize is like all y'all was ostracizing me and ridiculing me and ganging up on me. It was like 10, 15 people on little old me telling me this and that. How y'all gonna tell me what to do when I only told y'all about step 6. Y'all didn't hear about step 0. This has been in the works since I've been a kid, bro. Like everything. I've been wanting to do this to a certain degree. I didn't have the full concept when I was a kid, but as I grew older, it started getting stronger. And so I was like, man, what y'all didn't realize is y'all never listened to me. Y'all was telling me to do this and that and that. But y'all just never sat down and just gave me a chance to talk and explain and listen. Bro was a man. Like before I got that white thing, I was just shopping around in dealerships and stuff like that. And it was this man. I went up there and I went back the next day, and I think he was like the dealership manager or whatever. So he was gonna give me a really, really good deal. And so my little brother can vouch for this too. Cameron was with me that whole time. And so he didn't really negotiate with me and give me a good deal. And I was like, man, you tripping, bro. I'm about to leave. And then he was I'm kind of paraphrasing, but he was like, man, I'm sorry, man. I just went through a lot, man. Like my daughter died yesterday on a 4-wheeler.
Who said that? The car dealership?
Yeah.
Man?
And so I had to remove myself from the situation of my emotions and be bigger than what I felt.
Yeah.
And so literally right there,
'cause your dad ain't comparing.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing can compare to that. So.
Right.
I literally removed myself from the situation and let God speak through me. I formed a circle right there where we was at. Me, him, and Cameron held hands in a circle, and I prayed for that man. And that was only my I only knew that man for maybe a span of 2 hours.
Damn. He needed that, though.
But nobody gave me a chance to explain that. Everybody, you doing this and that. You're not letting me explain. You just telling me only what you see on the surface.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was telling her, I was like, Mom, you just, like, what y'all didn't realize is y'all never gave me a chance to speak. Y'all never listened to me. The one person that listened to me, shout out to my auntie Karen. I love y'all, forever love you. And I love all my family and my friends too and all that, because we passed that situation and all that.
He in there.
Keep going.
Me? You feel good?
Get it off your chest.
I'm straight.
Nah, get off your chest, though. This podcast is for black men. It's for anybody, but it's specifically for black men that got to get shit off their chest. You
Stop judging each other, start uplifting each other. Bro.
Right.
You feel me?
That's why I'm doing this because
we go through some of the crazy shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing is because you think it's easy for me to just come on to this building and get in front of this camera and this microphone and just be vulnerable and share my whole situation.
Nah, that's real talk though.
That's not easy for me. Doing
it ain't
this right
easy,
now, And then me doing this, I want other black men, black women, most importantly, because what us black men don't realize is yes. We go through a level of subjugation and the police on our ass and all that, but our black women have it harder than us.
That's true.
Like, you got to think about it, man. Like black men had the right to vote before white women.
But then again, didn't know that. At the same time, though, women get off their feelings a lot more. So I feel like they empty a lot.
They emotional creatures. We are egotistical creatures.
Exactly. So when it comes to times like this, we be needing this, bro. That's why I don't mind coming up here. I be needing it.
It's therapy. It's therapy. Yeah. You know how we feel as soon as we leave? We like, man, I can't wait to go back, man. That's how it is every time we leave. Mm-hmm. So like, it's something to this. And so my whole point of sharing my situation is to let people know, man, listen, I know your truth may not, your truth to you may not seem like the best, but you got to understand, you got to share that because it's people that's going through that type of stuff. It's people that's suffering from that situation. It's not helping you keeping that in and harboring all that pain. You only hurting yourself, and then hurt people end up hurting people. And that's why we got so many misled people nowadays. So you got to share your pain, share your experiences. A shared experience leads to a better experience. That's the problem now is people don't talk. That's the
there.
problem right now is we don't talk. People so much into this. And don't get me wrong, I do have my time, but you gotta ingest everything in a moderation, man. Like Nipsey also said, an excess of anything now becomes a liability. And that goes with anything in life.
Long live Nip. That's one of my favorites.
For sure.
One of his favorite.
No, for real.
It's all about communication verbally. You got to think about it. Like when you in the elevator, when two people in the elevator, what they doing? They in their phones looking down.
Niggas can't even talk in the elevator no more. But you can't blame
COVID,
us though.
man. Y'all know why? COVID.
It's awkward right now.
Come on, man. It was like that before COVID. Keep it a beam.
COVID made it worse.
COVID made it worse though. COVID took it to 1 million.
Yeah,
you know,
because like I done got in the elevator recently in a white guy. He broke the conversation. Oh, how you doing today? I'm like, oh, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Talking to me while we going up and going down, and he just talking to me. And I don't know what we talked about, but it wasn't much. And when he got out the elevator, he like, have a good day, brother. So, you know, they still out there. Mm-hmm. And you won't expect it sometimes because COVID also forced, say it was just me and him. We don't want it to be too weird. Because of the COVID shit, so we kind of trying to break the ice, kind of to be the opposite,
right?
To let you know it ain't gotta be weird, especially him being white and I'm being black. So I'll speak, and that's why I think he spoke first, because he probably thought I felt awkward because I was in the elevator with just a white guy,
right?
But he was like, "Brother, which floor you going to?" All right, cool.
That's what's up. Then
I catch white people opening the door for me now, and calling me sir and boss and shit.
Reparations, baby.
Bruh, in that Peterbilt, don't nobody call you boss?
No, all the time.
Man,
it feel good.
Driving a Peterbilt truck in this truck industry and you pulling up to these plants and shit, these white people gonna call you boss.
Educate me. What's the difference between Peterbilt and anything else?
Man, I ain't here to brag or nothing, but like that's just... For
top
one,
of the line.
It's a big ass truck.
It's the best one you can get.
It's a
top of the line.
Well, one of the best ones you can get.
Yeah.
Like,
when you think of trucking and you see a big image of a big ass truck, you gonna think Peterbilt. So we drive them every day, and especially I'm little, so they see my little ass hopping out the truck. They be like, "Oh, he driving that big bitch." Yeah, big motherfucker. So
that's wild, bro. Even let's talk about that same point, but from a different aspect. And I don't know if Pop can chime in on this, but if you feel like you can, you can. Bro, I got two different perspectives on that because, I've been in the post office for 6 years now. So whenever I tell anybody, black, white, green, whatever, I tell them I work at the post office, they look at me like, I voted for Trump. Like they be like, what? You work at the post office? Like, I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, I work at the post office. Like,
it's real though.
Post office is a government job.
And then let's talk about government job. And then when I tell people I'm in the Army anytime, same reaction.
So does it surprise people that it's black men out here doing shit? Is that what it is?
I feel like low key. I'm not gonna say all the time, but low key.
Like I told him earlier, son, I pulled up at a red light, right? It's a white guy standing on the corner, part of the construction team, and he looked back. And I'm like, I'm cooling. I'm like, what's up? Bro, the light was like a minute and a half. He stared at me while his whole crew was working the whole time. Like, I don't know if he was shocked, amazed, or mad. But he kept like, and when I pulled off, he watched me. Most awkward shit ever.
Yeah, that's I don't know
used
about
to
that.
it, man. Used to a typical black man. They got the same image of all of us. That we supposed to be a certain type of way. We gangbangers. We don't take care of kids. We always doing something we don't supposed to do. They not used to that.
Like that.
When they see us come up, exactly. When they see us come up in big Peterbilts, you see what I'm saying? 379s, big stacks. Yeah. They not used to that. Yeah, especially if you getting out how you getting out, do-rag, got the glasses on. Watch.
Oh yeah.
That's not normal.
I'm wearing my do-rag.
Yeah, no, that's how I am. I wear my do-rag all the time. But
it's not normal.
I think it's
so
you got to think about it, man.
Working with a crew.
You got to think about it, man. A lot of these, like nowadays we're in more progressive times, but like a lot of people, who 40, 45, they from a different area and up. So, they live in a different time, and when they came up, it wasn't like that. And you know how the news is, they pushing narratives, and most, I ain't gonna say all of them, but it's a good bit of news who they just giving misinformation, just for clicks. The more clicks, the more ad revenue, the more ad revenue, the more money they make. It's a process.
So do you feel like it's our job to redefine the image of a black man?
That's exactly what we're doing right now.
With a dinger. With Dave the Dinger.
Dave the Dinger.
Dave the Dinger. That was it right there. Ding. I'll do it. I got you, boss. I got you. Ding.
He said ding.
Ding. There we go. Nah, that's real talk.
That's
though.
funny. That's funny.
We are the generation to redefine the image of a black man.
Yep.
I feel like I do it every day.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know for a fact I do it every day. Right. Every time I open up, every time I talk to, every time I talk to somebody who's not a person of color, I just, I tend to, that's what happens. But I mean, it is what it is. But just because a certain narrative been pushed don't mean we got to let it define us.
Facts though. Can't nothing like that define me.
Can't define me. But let's go to another topic because I'm curious about this. How y'all feel? Who for the Super Bowl? Who y'all got?
Bengals.
I'm going Bengals.
Bengals.
Why?
Bengals. Who they?
Only because the Joe Burrow and
LSU through and through.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even an LSU fan, but it just bitch up from Louisiana.
I respect it.
No, what he done did.
But I also
the amount of time that he been in the league is surreal. Like I know Patrick Mahomes did it too, but
he go another one doing the same thing.
He coming off a championship year.
I'm gonna just say it.
First year he tore his, fucked his knee up.
He only played 4 games.
And he come back the second year and take his team all the way to the
So
Super
this
Bowl.
is if you
they ain't never won the playoff game.
And when you really think about it, bro, this is really technically his kind of like his rookie year. Because in basketball, when Blake Griffin got hurt, he played those couple games. Yeah. They registered his next year as his rookie year. So in my opinion,
it's like his rookie year.
And
if he only played 4 games, bro, and got injured, bro, this is rookie year, bro.
That's what I'm saying. In my opinion, I feel like
most rookies get a full debut.
He might be the best. He might be the best rookie quarterback ever, and Jamar Chase probably the best. I think, in my opinion, Jamar Chase the best rookie receiver that ever came into the league. And I know that's a far statement. I know that's a lot to say.
Up there, but
listen.
But
it's a hard argument.
But in order to prove that, he have to follow up on it too.
Facts. But
in order for that to be proven, he got to follow up on it.
I'm just talking about just rookie seasons.
Okay. See, when I think of the rookie season, though, I always think about the follow up for some reason.
Yeah, no, the sophomores, they be having that sophomore slump.
Yeah. But I don't think he would.
I don't see it in him.
He nice. He got Joe Burrow. They got a chemistry.
I say he got
unmatched chemistry.
He gonna get the man this time.
Unmatched chemistry.
Yeah, that's who I'm trying to go to every play.
I just can't bet against Aaron Donald.
It's tough. They got Von Miller.
Aaron Donald was not losing another Super Bowl. He already lost one to Brady.
And they got Matthew Stafford. Niggas all sleep on
that. Bro, they got Matthew Stafford, Odell, Cooper Kupp, Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey.
No. I don't know. The Rams, I wouldn't even be mad. I'm low-key my favorite player retired because I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired, bro.
Tom Brady Jr.
Let's talk about that.
Hey, they didn't know Tom Brady's daddy name was Tom Brady Sr.
Jr.
That's facts. And they looking at me crazy when I said it. They like, bro, I don't watch Preacher Greens. I'm like, shit, well, I believe his daddy is Tom Brady Sr. It definitely is.
I did not know that, bro. That's crazy. It still blows my mind you said it.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
It was another Tom Brady.
But because I've never heard them say anything about it. Ever. I've never heard Tom Brady Jr. coming on the field. I've never heard that.
Nah, I wouldn't want, if I had a junior, I wouldn't want him walking around saying he was a junior neither, though.
Yeah. I don't want no junior just because people butcher my first name too much. I don't want him to go through that.
People don't even know. Man, this world's so crazy. No. 90% of people know me by Chase now. I damn near forgot my real name.
I just call you Hawk.
You feel me? I got 5 of them motherfucking nicknames.
I don't even like my first name being said.
You feel me?
Man, I heard it butchered so bad one time. I was like, you know what?
I'm in a liquor store. A girl see me.
Zavian.
Hey, Jamarian. I said, the girl don't be saying my name out in public like that. She was like, okay, my bad. Hawk. That's
She
how.
said, okay, nigga.
Hey, she gonna know who I'm talking about. Yeah, talking about come over here, Jamorian. Nah, girl, hold on.
Bro, they
Don't
say
nobody ain't post. I'm gonna throw my hood on. Don't nobody ain't post no.
they say
niggas,
Darren, Dorian,
They do their
Darian.
They do their research.
She know me, but I'm saying I ain't want nobody else to know me.
Yeah, you never know who praying on your downfall.
Man, you never know who watching you, son. Real talk.
I'ma just say this, and I learned this. And hold on, I'm gonna say this, man. Something I heard. God spoke to me. He said, "Listen, you praying for all these blessings, but you gotta also understand too, your enemies. You know they taking notice of it too." It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that I'm not too fond of. We ain't really talked in a long time. That check my Instagram story pretty consistently.
It be like that.
Pretty consistently.
Keep your eyes open. That's all.
Oh yeah, I'm all, I'm paying attention.
You was a little Phat fan.
He was with Savage Life, right? Well, no, he was with Trill Fam.
You was a Phat fan.
Yeah.
Anybody was a Phat fan? Know you was for sure.
I ain't really get a chance to listen to him.
Bro, have y'all seen the new episode about his murder case?
I seen half of it. I ain't finished.
Nigga. Deep. I can talk about it because it's been talked about. Nigga. Phat. I'm going to try to break it down real quick. Just as quick as I can. Phat was he got killed in the parking lot waiting on his baby to be born, right?
Right.
Niggas ran up, he was in the Audi, he got shot in the back, hit him like 4 times in the back. They tried to revive him and stuff, he died. Boom. It all stems down to this, bro. It all stems down to this. He was in an Audi, right? He had got a speeding ticket, right? And they reported the car stolen. But he bought the car from stick with me. He bought the car from a person that rent cars to niggas with money, celebrities. Boom. Fast forward. Phat ended up robbing somebody for like 5 bricks or some shit. So the guy that rents the car ratted Phat out because Phat was finna not rat him out, but he was gonna plead not guilty and he was gonna go to jail for having stolen vehicles. Man, the man used the GPS tracker to give to the killers every 20 minutes. He using the car he driving, Phat, every 20 minutes. Because they wanted him dead because he stole the bricks. I ain't getting too the script, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to dive too deep, but they wanted the 5 bricks back. So this man linked up with these people and was giving this man low every 20 minutes, bro. You know, like you just said, you never know who praying on your downfall. Every 20 minutes, bro, he tracking the Audi and found that man in the parking lot waiting on his baby to be born and killed him right there. Cause he didn't want him to plead not guilty because he's gonna get off the charge about the stolen car. And he been running a fucking ring of stolen cars. And guess what? He was an FBI informant. And guess what? He got off the accessory to murder and the fucking car shit because he was bringing down that much of a big, like he was bringing down big drug dealers and shit. The FBI let him slide on all that shit, bro. He set that man up to get killed. He let him slide. They let him slide on all that.
So first he was an FBI informant. Then he went into like
he was in the car shit at first, and he got busted for that. He flipping exotic cars, false titles, VIN numbers, and they said if you ever get caught again, you going to jail for a long ass time. So he became an FBI
like Judas and the Black Messiah.
He became an informant, an FBI informant. So he started taking down these drug dealers that come rent cars from him.
So you setting them up.
He didn't necessarily set Phat up. Phat got pulled over speeding in his car, and he didn't want to go back to jail for renting illegal cars.
So
the man had trial like 4 days before he got killed. So he was like, man, y'all got a motive to kill him. I got a motive to want him not to get off this case. I got the GPS on him. This where he at. Followed the man home, tried to get him in the parking lot, tried to get him he was getting food. They could never get him, but they got him while he was waiting on his baby to be born. So it's like a fucked up situation.
What state?
Damn. They kicked
Georgia,
his door
Atlanta.
too.
They robbed his house. They was coming. They was coming to get him, but he wasn't there. Cause the GPS is like off by 20 minutes type shit. Like you can track it, boom, and he'd be gone right then. You know what I'm saying? So when it hit, he was at home, but then once they got there, he wasn't there. So they just robbed it, took the money, bricks back and shit, and finally caught up to him in the hospital, bro. And he was 19.
Damn.
Living too fast though, it catch up to you.
No. Karma is real.
Living too fast. That's what I say. Speed.
Not
all
even
it add up.
but-
Speeding and robbing nigga for bricks and it all trickle down. Living too fast.
Yeah.
But, you know, R.I.P. Fat. That's
If
one
you
of my
robbing-
favorites.
You
Fat,
robbing
man.
people for bricks though. You gotta understand the type of
Come with it.
situation you put yourself
You gotta
in.
think he was stuck in the limelight with the rap shit and you know,
Yeah, that ain't Europe. That's bricks.
living too
That's-
fast. That's what I say.
Yeah, and he was young.
19. So you can't blame him. Cause we was doing shit at 19 that we thank God didn't, you know.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So he just had a bigger platform and more eyes was on you and more, so it make the situation worse.
Mm-hmm.
We in this little old country town, it ain't gonna make the situation ain't gonna be as bad as something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but R.P. Fat though. I just had to spread it because that shit was,
Fat.
it shocked me like how they trickle down and set this man up to get him killed.
Man, what? Man, I gotta get out of America, man.
I'm a motherfucking HUSTLER hustler.
Man, that's crazy.
Fuck with that fat.
What
We
music?
can play some music.
I was gonna say, what music y'all been on lately?
That Benny.
Benny
The butcher
Jeff.
coming, nigga.
You talking about with him and J. Cole, right?
Yeah, and I just done went and listened to everything else.
Mm.
Over and over again.
Yeah,
I'm ready to Ton of Talk drop next week.
yeah. Oh, for real?
Next Friday. The
You-
11th.
You seen J. Cole got on a feature with
YG.
Why? It was one more person. It was three of them on it.
Him, YG, and
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
I just seen it.
Yeah, Roger Dad played the background for too long. I just got a
Nice vibe.
That's one thing by 318 Chase on Still Going. We just dropped a new video. Come with me.
one thing about me, I don't need you,
Second thing about me, keep a heater, Gotta keep your eyes focused on them people, yeah. Yeah, they watching and they lurking and they scheming, One thing about me, turn me up.
Second thing about me, keep a heater. Gotta keep your eyes open for them people, yeah. Yeah, they watching and they lurking and they scheming,
Hey, back again, flipping them packs again. Might want to call your friends and go and bring them in. I won't be a stranger, I promise that. If I got a missed call, girl, I'm calling back. Yeah, Roger that. Play the background for too long. I just got a 4 zone, higher than the ozone. OG dance to my cologne. Why the fuck would I prolong? If you naked in my home, gon' show me what you bout. We ain't doing it like I told them, but I won't show them. I just aim them and reload them.
Your mans keep talking tough, gotta show them.
Hurry up,
Bitch, touch the feds, I'm like Eric Snowden.
Then I'ma break it down to him. I was caught in my ways. Plenty days I was lost, but I was looking for pay. But had to get up off my ass, steady searching for ways. I realized all my fault. I'm the reason feeling fade. Now I'm all the way live. Putting the feelings aside, chasing the bag, nah. That's why they sad, nah. Never bag down. Bring them rags out. See my fans, now they waving like a rag doll. Oh Lord. One thing about me, I don't need you, hey. Second thing about me, keep a heater, Gotta watch your eyes open for them people. Yeah, they watching and they lurking and they scheming,
One thing about me, I don't need you.
About me,
Second thing about me, keep a
think
heater.
about me.
Gotta keep your eyes open for them people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they watching
And they lurking and they scheming, That's a vibe right
That is a vibe, real talk.
Yes, sir.
there. Underrated.
How y'all feel about people who don't know how to play spades? Black people who know how to play spades. Let's talk about some Black history. It's Black History Month. How y'all feel
It is
about
Black History Month.
How y'all feel about black people who know how to play spades?
They should lose their black card.
Think so?
Yep. Well, it depends on your age.
Nah, it don't.
It does. Well, then again, it don't, because I learned how to play spades when I was 15.
Exactly.
I'm okay.
Well, I guess you.
But if
you
it ain't
said-
taught to you, though,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
But
wouldn't.
that's up to you to get around that table and see what's going on.
because this is exactly what happened to me.
I
It was
got
like
on the
1 in the
table.
morning, and I was bored.
What is this?
And they was up loud as hell playing spades. And me, my daddy, come play with me, son. I won $50 that night. First night. He showed me how to play. I guess I got beginner's luck. Ever since then, love that spades.
What about if they don't know how to play dominoes?
I'm not a good dominoes player.
I feel that. I'm okay. I'm not gonna like read the board and know what you got in your hand and then
Nah, I
do that
can't
play.
do that either.
I think I just need more
can
practice,
score.
maybe.
Yeah, no, for
That's
sure.
what it is. But I be
Practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really play domino.
We don't play them. We play the shit out some spades though.
Play spades.
So let me hit y'all with this fact that shocked me today.
Go ahead.
It's wild. So this fact, some African American history. It says George Steiny, was 14 at the time, was the youngest person executed in the U.S. in the 20th century. He was so small they had to stack books on an electric chair. Due to no evidence, his conviction was posthumously vacated 7 years after his execution.
Hold on, the part that called me, he was so small that what?
They had to stack books in an electric chair.
I was laughing at Scooby Doo.
He was 14.
Oh, okay, okay.
So what they what you mean?
Oh, hold on.
They tossed the child after the execution?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 70 years after it was vacated. I think it's mean like they let it go. Like it wasn't. I don't think it was actually a thing.
So there's murder.
But he got killed, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's murder.
They fried him. He was 14.
14 in electric chair, man.
What they do that at? What that was it? Had to be in Mississippi.
Man, it was in the South.
Bro, that's what they did back then.
Had to be in Mississippi. That's the most, man.
Vacate means to cancel or annul a judgment, contract, or a charge.
Why does it matter now, though?
Murder.
70 years
He's
after.
gone.
Just like, for example, this is a topic I want to talk about. This is dear to my heart. That too, but what do they call them? I'm not trying to call them the name that they Central Park 5.
Oh yeah.
I literally didn't watch that for 3 years just because I knew I wasn't ready for it. Then I watched it. Bro, I watched that thing. I stayed up the whole day. Like, I stayed up that whole morning. I didn't go to sleep till like 8, 9. And I cried, bro, just watching it. And I watched the interviews they did afterwards. And, man, bro, that,
that shit make you mad.
I understand they gave him millions of dollars afterwards, but you can't replace that, man. And then the crazy thing about it is the dude who served the longest sentence, he even had, none of them had anything to do with nothing, but he was just going down there to support his friend. He ended up getting the worst sentence, going to the worst prison, going through the worst conditions.
That shit crazy.
How long did he do? He ended up doing like, what, 13, 15?
I want to say either 6 or 7. I could be wrong, but some.
It had to be like more than that, huh?
It might have been 13. It might have been 13.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I was guessing.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I want to say
the
maybe
fact that they got paid $1 million and you did
no, it was they got paid millions. They got
you didn't do.
They got a settlement, so they get it can never be enough.
No, hell no.
Because you got to think about it. Like as I was watching, like
can't get that time back.
Right, I was watching the Netflix thing, and like it was you got to think about it. The charge that they was they pinned them with, bro. They couldn't get jobs. They couldn't get nothing.
Facts.
They didn't even do nothing, bro.
Facts.
Like, and then the crazy thing about it is the dude who did it, the Mexican dude, he just came up to the dude and he told him like, "Hey man, I'm gonna tell him the truth, like all that." And he literally told him everything he did. Like he was in jail already for something else. He ended up telling the people what he did, and like to a certain point, they didn't really believe him.
Niggas out here playing games like that. Boy, I would have, boy. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then they coerced, you got to think about it. The time when they had, putting them on trial, them boys was on, 14, 15-ish in that area, teenagers. They didn't even have them parents. They didn't have, I don't think they had, I don't think they had their parents in it. Because, when you're a teenager, you got to have your parents there. They got to have your parents there in order to speak with you about the type of stuff. They coerced them.
That's fucked up.
It was like, you did it, didn't you? You did it. And they stalled them out, didn't give them no food and nothing like that. They just want to go home and stuff.
That's fucked up.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Trump wrote an article about him. Said they all should get the death penalty.
Did somebody say that?
Put it in the New York Post.
Broach.
Bought a page in the New York Post.
I know who you're talking about.
Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What people don't realize.
Oh, man.
One of them gone.
One of them gone, man. Some black history, man, for you right there.
Voted for him, though.
You did?
I didn't.
Oh, no.
To be honest, man, only reason I voted for Biden, because I don't even like voting, just because I feel like, man, listen, that vote, the whole Democratic and Republican, that vote, man, first of all, the Democratic and Republicans are working together, okay? Because they know what they're doing. But us voting, man, my feeling about it is like, man, us voting, that's like telling
I ain't gonna count. I don't vote.
That's what I'm saying. Like, us voting
you
is
be
like,
mad at me. You can be mad at me as much as you want, but I don't vote.
Bro, literally, us voting is nothing.
Cause look what the fuck Joe Biden doing.
You gotta
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Us voting is
man, that nigga
like,
fooled us to think he was gonna do some shit, and we got him in there.
But look, that's why we gotta vote. we gotta control it.
I feel like we should be voting on shit that matters in the community that we
gotta vote
like,
small because that's immediate change. If we try to do something, we vote, nationwide. That shit gonna take. We may never see it till our kids see
and
it.
shit like mayors and shit like that.
But don't you think that's all that black people care about? Like when the presidential election come up, you think they
but
care
they
about?
fooled by it though when they need to be paying attention
you gotta
on
think
what's
about
going on in their community.
For the mayors and the governor and the sheriffs.
Even though
Sheriffs and shit.
even though Hillary,
we don't pay attention to that.
Even though Hillary,
who gonna be our president?
Even though Hillary won a popular vote when her and Trump was running, the vote of the people. That's why they got the electoral college.
She's full of shit too.
The electoral college has the last say. They has to say it all. Like,
put my nigga Obama back in there, man.
Who? Obama. Man,
at least make me feel like I got a president. I forgot about Joe Biden.
Yeah,
I really forgot it. At least Obama, when I see him on the camera, I be like, all right, it's a black man. I want to share it too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You gotta understand.
Yes,
People have to
sir.
understand that they is not gonna allow that man to do nothing. That's how I always felt. He was a puppet the whole time.
who?
Obama.
No, the facts. I agree.
Why you think he came in that bitch head full of black hair and left that bitch head full of gray hair?
Bro, he did all he
Nigga, they
could.
stressing me.
He did all he could.
All he could.
He did all he could.
And I just hate the black people that say he ain't did shit.
He did as much as he could. Cause like if you do too much, that's when they get you out of there.
They just not gonna allow you to do that.
They gonna allow you that, man.
They was already trying to pull up his birth certificate,
Bro,
call him a terrorist and all that crazy
Bro, they
shit.
used to call the Black Panthers a terrorist group, and the Black Panthers was nothing but a community organization that was trying to protect the people from the police.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
They marked them as like one of the worst terrorists. Like I think it was Nixon at the time. I could be wrong. Don't fact check me, but Nixon at the time was calling them like one of the most dangerous groups, terrorist groups. And it's like, bro, like you got to think about it. Like Angela Davis. He had her like she was in prison wrongfully. I think she like fought her own case herself. I want to say
That's what's up.
like, man, we just got to dive into our history more and read books that's more about our people and expand our mind. Cause like they know for a fact, man. Listen. Man, they know we don't pick up books, man. And that's why all the power is. Why? How you think a professor becomes a professor? He keep his head in the books. How you think Elon Musk became Elon Musk? Keep his head in the books, man. Right. I read something that said CEOs read a minimum of 100 books a year.
Ooh, that's what I'm trying to get though.
No,
I love reading, bro.
Me too. It took a while for me to love it, but I love it now.
The Ways of a Superior Man right now.
Yeah. I read that.
You read that bitch before?
I got like maybe like halfway to 3/4 of a way through, and then I ended up giving it up to somebody. So I got to get it back.
You probably just like me. You seen the two back-to-back chapters. They talking about nothing but women. I ain't want to.
No, I was reading all of it just because because
I mean I understand. I want to read about the women too and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus, it's like 100 pages back to back.
Oh no, for
nothing
sure.
but women.
But see,
man,
it was just
it
it was talking about the masculine. It was talking about the feminine because
we
got feminine in us too. Like when we sensitive, when we're open, transparent. That's the sensitive and feminine side of us. And then the masculine side of us is, hey man, we need to do this because they broke it down in the book, and I remember this part. They said, listen, the feminine, and you can equate it to a woman because that's feminine. It's equivalent to like the ocean, free flowing, beautiful, unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen with it. All that, But masculine men, sort of, or just a masculine quality is like the boat, sense of direction, purpose, and all that.
Facts.
It's crazy. I love that book. I got to get it back.
It's nice.
It's
nice. I'm fucking with it.
I got it from Nipsey also when he mentioned it in that interview. Lauren London had put him on it.
That's why I remember it from. That's why I ended up just running into it because my partner got the book. And I opened it in the chapter. I should have brought it with me. The chapter I opened it said, don't get lost in task and do this as a man. And what they basically saying is, don't get lost in work, and don't become a machine. Men need to also have some type of retreat here and there to just stay in tune with your core self.
Have you ever opened up a book? Not even like, have you ever just sat down a book, close your eyes and open up to see what chapter it brings you to? Because it's like, I feel like that's
what I did.
Speaking to your journey. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I did. And I was like, damn, all I've been doing is on go mode, work. And when he know, because we on the same page. So when I opened it, that's what I saw. Don't get lost in task and do this. And I was like, damn.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. Even though I'm still finna grind, but it's still in the, like I done,
Nah, I understand.
just some crazy shit.
Shoot, I understand. Shoot. So, man, what we got? We got a little bit of time left. What's the plans? Like, what's the plans? What y'all got planned? Like, for the next following couple weeks, months, and all that. Got any projects released? Anything y'all working on? Anything?
Shit, right now, my main thing is the podcast shit. Cause I done put out so much music and shit that my work is now speaking. Like, I done got to the point where my work is speaking for itself. No,
Bro, that's the same with my TikTok, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like,
I'm up 5 million.
It was up to the point, man, to where, like, man, I literally be making like 4 videos a day. Why, bro? I don't know. It's just ideas just came in my head, and then I already said it though. I said I think this happened because whenever I'm gone and I move away, like, I'm gonna take 6 months off.
Yeah, right.
And so all that is for that content.
Focus on reality.
So I already done gave you all this content. It's time for me to have time to myself.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So I be stuck in the grind though, me. I be stuck in this
it
shit.
get addicting when you get rewarded.
So what you mean, like when you say take that time? What do you mean, just like away from what you trying to do?
Yeah, no, not necessarily. It's just more of like
I gotta live.
I'm a very offline person. I like to be offline. I like to walk outside,
Same.
be connected to nature,
Thanks.
just smell the air. I've been doing yoga a lot more lately. And all that. Just being like actually being a human,
Getting
and not
lost
being
in
connected to
task and
this.
duty.
Yeah,
I get
that's what I'm
tired of
saying.
trying to feel like I got to document everything in order for to get some type of social gain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's all it is at the end of the day.
Literally.
I'm getting a social gain, even though it's going to benefit me, but at the end of the day, you got to remember, it's a social gain. And that shit ain't real. It ain't real. That's why you shouldn't get lost in that shit. You should still do it, but don't ever get lost in it.
Yeah, basically what I'm saying is you got to take time to disconnect in order to reconnect.
Facts.
That's what it is.
That shit don't be real, bro.
That's what it is, man.
Don't be.
Like I feel like, man, a man that knows thyself knows everything.
Yeah. This the podcast y'all need to be tuning into right here.
Nah, this the one right here.
This the one.
This the one.
The
I
Player
can feel it.
Circle. Perfect name? Nah.
Perfect. Yep,
Yeah, maybe.
no, bro, you know what it is. That's it. Let it flow.
Yeah.
I already said it. I feel P, I know I take that back. I don't feel P. I am P. It's not on me, it's in me. You feel me?
We got 3 big Larry June fans right here.
You a Larry June fan too?
Of course.
I ain't know that.
Of course.
I ain't know that. I thought I was the only one in Louisiana.
Nah, I thought I was.
Man, it was on there heavy.
I'm the one who shout out to PJ. I'm the one who put PJ on it.
He hit me up on Snap, bro. All I've been jamming is Larry June. Every time I see him working out, he talking about numbers. Boy, if you don't sit your ass, hey though, he get addictive though. I used to wake up every day and jam that nigga, and like my credit score was raising, my bank account was going up, like. Boy, for real,
man, really, man. When he said,
I don't think
man,
people understand how much music influenced their young personality.
They do. It really do.
Telling me wake up and get some money. That's what I'm doing every day.
Man, you take on what you listen to, what you put in your mind.
Facts.
It manifests through your life.
Facts, consuming.
Like he said, man, I pay my bills early. You got to pay them anyway.
Yeah.
Don't touch anything till my bills paid.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, for real.
I remember that, bro. Man, that's funny, man. But man, look. Once again, it's the gang and stuff like that, man. We just be kicking real spill, just having conversations that I feel like that's missing from like, nowadays in our society, and especially amongst people that's in our generation. Like, it's not enough people that actually know how to have communications with people. So this is what this is for. So like I said, man, if you ever just wanna come run game and nothing like that, man, It ain't nothing to just to hit him up, and then just let him know, and we can get that working out. But yeah, man, anything in the last words, fellas?
Cause this is brand new to me.
Man, just keep going. Whoever listening, whoever watching.
But I like it though. I like this chemistry.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own personality, and it balances it out, So I'm messing with it. I like this.
Stay up, stay happy, man.
Follow me at 318 man, on everything.
Yep, follow me at Coop 50s with a P _ on Instagram, then Coop 23, Darian on Twitter, and then TikTok, regular Darian Coop.
Follow me on Instagram at itzay14. That's what it is.
That's what it is, man.
Stay happy, stay grinding.
Stay happy, stay blessed, you know what I'm saying? And take them lessons. So, yeah, it was nice
Take care
talking to
of
y'all,
yours.
man. Y'all have a blessed Saturday.
When I speak my shit, open ears
Hold on.
when you hit this shit. You'll go crazy trying to live like this. God made me so I live like this. Yeah. Too much shit up on my mind, I can't even think straight. Realizing that my life moving at a fast pace. This shit got me feeling like I'm in a drag